Okay, so we are going to talk about some properties of triangles, just kind of a little bit of review. So, first part at least is going to be a little review. So, first thing you need to remember is remember a triangle just always has three sides. So, just a generic triangle has three sides. You also have three angles, and they add up to 180. 180 degrees. Okay. There are special types of triangles. There's the isosceles, and then also equilateral triangles. So isosceles mean two sides are equal, and if that's true, then two angles are also equal. Equilateral triangles, all three sides are equal. And same with the angles. All angles are equal. Okay, so that's just kind of some quick definitions. So remember, triangle, all the angles add up to 180. So just as a review, if I told you to find one other angle, but we have two of the angles, to find the measure of angle 1, you would subtract those two other angles from 180 degrees. So 180 minus 78 minus 31 is 71 degrees. And that would be the answer. Same idea with number 2. To find the measure of angle 1, you would do 180. Now this means it's a 90 degree angle, so I'm going to subtract 90 and then also the 38 degrees. So we do that, and we get that the angle is 52 degrees. Okay, so just a little basic review of triangles, some basics of triangles. So let's talk about the relationship between sides and angles. So the biggest angle, or the largest angle, is always across or opposite the biggest side, or longest side. You could also call it the longest side. And the opposite is also true. So smallest angle is opposite the smallest side or shortest side. So, and that the reverse is true. So your biggest side is always opposite this biggest angle, and so on. So if I told you to list the angles of this triangle in order from smallest to largest, you'd first start with your smallest side, which is 5. And then you would look opposite that. So 5 is across from angle A. So that means angle A would be our biggest, or our smallest angle. So this is the smallest. And then we're going to large. And then we next find our middle one, right? So the middle side is the 8. Across from the 8 is angle C. So we'd say angle C is the next one, so that's in the middle. And the very largest should be across from 9. So right across this way is angle B. So that is our largest. And that would be the order. Okay. Now the opposite, like I said, is true as well. So first off, on this triangle, we only have 2 angles given to us, and this is where that little review is helpful. We first need to find angle A. So angle A would be 180 degrees minus the 104 minus the 51. So we'll figure out what that is. 180 minus 104. And we get 25 degrees. So that's this right here. And then this time we have the angles first. So we're going to list which ones are and we're going to go shortest to longest. So we'll start with the shortest and we'll start right here. So 25 degrees is our smallest angle. And the side across from that angle is BC. So we're going to list that off as BC. So this is short. And then we're going to go to our long. Let's do the middle one though, because the one right in between 25 and 104 is 51 degrees. So 51 is across from this side over here, AB, so that's our next one. So we AB and we do a little line segment. And then our long will be across from our 104 degrees, so over here. So AC. So AC is our long side. And there is the order from shortest to longest. So same idea with this next one. I'm going to draw a little triangle because it always helps me, and I'm going to label it RST just wherever I want. Doesn't matter where you put the RS or the T. I'm going to go ahead and say R is 30 degrees, S is 55 degrees. So we need to find T. So I'll go ahead and find T, the measure of angle T, by taking the 55 and the 30 and subtracting those from 180. And that will give you 95 degrees. So we've got our 95 degrees. I'll just even write that in there. And we're going short to long. So let's start with the short side. Then we'll go to the long side. So shortest side will be across the shortest angle. So this angle, or the opposite side from there, would be ST. By the way, you can write ST as TS. That's whichever direction. It doesn't matter. I'm just keep it in alphabetical order. So, but you do what you want. So then the next one, the middle one, should be between, or should be across from the middle angle. So 55 is between 30 and 95. So the side across from that is over here. So that's opposite. So that's RT. And then last but not least, the largest or the longest side should be across the largest angle. So over here. So that's RS. And that is the solution.